sets a tone. Here we go.
O'Connor, second shot, score! Great effort there. Tagliaferro's shot, rebound. Oh, what a save. Finally a third rebound and a goal by Bedford. Cam Hadley's got room. Cam fires through a screen. Rebound, scored! Cotter turns it over. O'Connor, long pass out of Tagliaferro. Breaking in. Tagliaferro finds it, scores! In overtime, Tagliaferro with the winner. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sullivan Arena here on the campus of St. Anselm's College, as we are about to bring you Division I action between the Nashua North and Souhegan Sabre Titans and your Bedford Bulldogs. This is, of course, a co-op team between Souhegan and Nashua North. How you doing? I'm Harry Kozlowski here with
Oh, it's Jason Bergeron.
I just had Jason Bergeron. I'm sorry. I'm thinking
you had the blank.
I had that brain freeze right there. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, here we are. This team coming in to play the Bulldogs tonight. They're not that good. 0-4, and they're averaging losses 5-1 each game. So this is a chance for the Bulldogs to not only get back on the winning ledger, but also hopefully Coach John Garrity will give some of his bench players some ice time as well.
Yeah, there's no doubt it's an important game for this Bedford squad to see what they have, right? Against a team like this, they have 7 seniors. When you look at Nashua North-Souhegan, they have 7 seniors on the team. And I don't know, they do have 2 goalies that are both freshmen. So that might be playing a role here.
Yeah.
We know that Bedford's team is very young, and they just don't have the depth right now or the confidence in the depth, so they've been rolling 2 lines. What we saw against Concord is those 2 lines can hang with Concord, but we weren't able to kind of keep up the pace that you need to play this game at. And then as the game progressed, they get tired, those 2 lines do, and more goals started to go in for Concord. So I would like to see Coach Garrity get into a situation where he can play all 3 lines with confidence and see kind of what that third line can do.
And the goaltending for Bedford actually has been pretty good. It's a little deceiving because of the numbers. Giving up 18 goals so far in 5 games. That's a save percentage of 114 saves, save percentage 863. Doesn't sound terribly impressive. However, when you consider that against Concord, he stopped 41 shots out of 45.
Oh, I thought it was 48 of 52.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, either way, yeah, he was impressive. Savo Fatorik, that's the goaltender we're talking about. He was very impressive during that Concord game. He was under attack all game, made huge saves throughout the game. And really, the goals that were scored on him were later in the game.
Yeah.
And just when the team got tired. So
his goals against average went down an entire point in that one game. He went from a 4.6 to a 3.6. Crazy. So that just shows you the kind of shots that Fatorik's had been seeing.
2 games worth of shots in one game.
Absolutely. Starters being announced now for the Sabre Titans, starting off with number 3, Connor Prunier. Number 7, the captain, Christian Miller. Number 13 is Connor O'Neill. Number 12 is Andrew Cullinane. And number 18 is Jake Dodge. And in net is going to be Dylan O'Neill. These Sabre Titans sporting a Bruins look. Black and yellow, which is the Souhegan Sabre colors. And the NS on their jersey, one might be forgiven to say Nashua South, although it's Nashua North Souhegan. For Bedford, number 9, Parker Gupta. Number 14, Finn LaMarche. Number 10, Connor Bythrow. Number 22, Cam Hadley. Number 2, Parker O'Toole, the leading scorer with 8 goals and an assist, 9 points in total. And the only goalie we have on the roster, Savo Fatorik, number 33. We're going to take a break right now and come right back after these messages.
BCTV and WBNH thank our underwriters. Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business. PrimaryBankNH.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to help meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. Great New Hampshire restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or CopperDoor.com.
We'll be dropping the puck momentarily here at Sullivan Arena. Quick reminder, looking ahead to the schedule here. Oh, by the way, I should mention that we are being simulcast on Nashua ETV, so thank you very much to our Nashua viewers joining in with us. We're going to have girls hockey for the first time this year coming up on Thursday evening. It'll be a 6 p.m. face-off. They moved the game up by an hour, 6 p.m. now, against the co-op team from Keene, Monadnock, and Fall Mountain. The girls actually having a pretty solid year, although they did lose one to Concord, a very, very strong women's program. But they've already had 3 wins on the year.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm excited to see that game and potentially call it. I believe we're going to be, I might be on the broadcast there too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my schedule situated, but I'm excited to see them play. There's no doubt it's interesting because we always love to see families as part of these organizations. Parker O'Toole, the leading goal scorer here for the boys team. His sister Chloe O'Toole is one of the top scorers. I'm not sure all the stats there, but I believe she's one of the top scorers and one of the top players for that Bedford team. So fun to see the connectivity and the families that are successfully doing some great things for the Bedford hockey community here.
We're about ready to start now. They got the pucks. There was a bucket of pucks in the Nashua-Souhegan goal, so they had to get that to the bench. Now I think we are ready to drop the puck.
Usually that's the freshman job there, so one of the freshmen forgot to do their job. They're going to hear about that one later.
So Connor O'Neill against Cam Hadley. Bedford controls and they chip the puck up the wall. Nashua-Souhegan returns it back into the zone. Gupta has to chase it back. He's got Prunier on top of him up to the far wall. Parker O'Toole tries to clear it, kept in there by Dodge. Flicked back to behind the Bedford net, now up the near wall. Bythrow with the puck, he loses it, shot back in. Down low, Prunier has it, tries to center it, nobody home. And now Cam Hadley trying to skate out of it, and the puck finally rolls into the Nashua-Souhegan zone. O'Toole with the check in the corner, but the Sabre Titans clear the zone. No score, we're just underway here. Miller tries to clear the puck, finally second chance, sends it down. Cullity chasing it down there for Nashua-Souhegan. Players down in the corner, now the puck comes up to Bythrow. Up to Evan Meslanka, he gets on up to O'Toole skating in. O'Toole scored a lot of goals like this. Couldn't get a shot away, tried to center it to Kopp. He couldn't get a stick on that shot. They controlled the puck. Kopp centering, goes through everybody. Roberto, then Meslanka with the shot. Roberto with the puck once again, loses it. Bedford gets it back in the neutral zone. Long pass off the stick. And Quershi has the puck, and there's a shot and score.
Brendan Kopp, number 4.
In the middle of a change right there. They had two kind of mixed line there. Quershi out there, but Kopp hadn't got off the ice yet. But Kopp in the right place to put it away.
Yeah, there was just a neutral zone transition there. The Nashua team was making a change. Neutral zone, a nice pass to the far wall, hits Kopp on the line, and he was able to skate in and just take a nice shot on net and rifle that right below the blocker, right above the pad of O'Neill for a 1-0 lead.
So the Bulldogs up early here at the 13-11 mark of the game. It's 1-0.
So far you see Bedford controlling play a little bit more, just playing a little bit more of a structured game compared to this Nashua South team, or Nashua Souhegan team, I should say. I'm going to struggle with that NS all night.
Yeah. Nashua Souhegan clears. Bedford gets it right back. Quershi loses an edge down there. All he can do is fire it into the zone. Now the Sabre Titans try to clear it out, up the wall, neutral zone. Bedford's there to take it back. Roberto to Bythrow. Puck gets away from him, and it's shot all the way down by Miller. In the corner, Roberto. Back across to Gupta. Finds Bythrow. Bythrow fans on his pass. It goes back to Gupta, and they're going to try this again. Bythrow with it again, can't control it. In the neutral zone, a long floater shot by Cullity. And Fatork was ready for that. Puck comes out, picked up by O'Toole, tries to split the defense, and the puck rolls all the way to O'Neill, who will fall on it for a whistle.
Yeah, you can see right now, too, Bedford just using passing and structure in terms of the defensive zone and the offensive zone. They're staying in their lanes. They're making board-to-board passes, right, wing-to-wing passes, and really opening up this Nashua North defense.
Off the face-off, controlled by the Sabre Titans, all the way to the neutral zone where Gupta fires it back. Bythrow backhands it into the zone. And it's turned over right there. Javon Anson carrying it over the blue line, firing it into the Bedford zone behind the net. Bythrow goes back to get it, sends it to the far corner. Christian Miller's there to pick it up, though. Miller puts on the brakes. He's being watched by two Bulldogs. Now they get out of the zone. Potential turnover turns into a 2-on-1. Here's O'Toole skating in, fires a shot. O'Neill gets a stick on that.
It's a really nice save there by O'Neill. O'Toole made a nice move back to his forehand, was trying to elevate the puck, and O'Neill made a nice save.
Clearing pass on net, so no icing there. Now here's puck hit a Nashua North-Souhegan player, but it's able to be cleared into the Sabre Titan zone in the corner now. Bedford trying to come up with it. Instead, it's O'Neill being worked off the puck in the corner. Meslanka in that corner as well, along with Cullinane. Now to the far wall. Clearing attempt, hits Corchi, but now comes up. Potential 2-on-1 here. Here's O'Neill. Pass across to Prunier. His shot goes high and wide. Another shot blocked in the slot. Cullinane tries to hold it in, but the Bulldogs able to clear it out.
Cullinane and Kopp just had a massive collision right there inside the blue line. Both of those players are feeling that hit.
Now back in the Bedford zone. Bythrow, or that's Roberto, actually gets around a couple of players and gets pulled down. That's going to be a penalty here, a hooking call going on number 21, Jared Gauthier. And the Bulldogs already leading 1-0. We'll have a power play here with 10-12 to go here in the first period.
Yeah, that was a nice rush there by Tucker Roberto going up the ice, and he cut in, and he felt the stick pressure there of Jared Gauthier, and he was able to draw that penalty. He felt the stick enough to get the call. So if you can't get a good shot off, sometimes it's better to just get the call and get yourself on the power play.
Just sell it a little bit, right? Fall down.
Little sell job.
Gauthier in the box for the Sabre Titans. Face off goes behind the Sabre Titan net, but held up along the wall. Now back to the point. Gupta with it. Gupta, wrister, right into O'Neill. He swallows it up for a whistle.
Really good shot there from the point by Gupta. That puck, they're just working low to high, and he puts a nice shot on net. If there's a rebound there given up by O'Neill, there was two guys on the doorstep waiting to put it in. So more of that for this Bedford team.
Face off to the left, won by the Sabre Titans. Clearing attempt is stopped at the blue line. Roberto now cruising the blue line, looking for an outlet. O'Toole now. His shot deflects wide. Gupta's got to chase it along the far wall. Slows it down, gets it to Roberto on the near corner. Roberto along the blue line. Wrister through a crowd. Hits a body, goes to the side. Now behind the net. Hadley tries to center it. Bythrow with the puck. Bulldogs controlling it so far in this power play. Bythrow waiting. Being checked off the puck, but still with it. Looks for O'Toole, gets it to him at the face-off circle, across to Gupta. Gupta takes the wrister, that's wide. They're going to have to hustle to get back to the point. They do. Roberto catches it, keeps it, fires the wrister. Deflection by Hadley goes over the net. We get a whistle.
Yeah, so far O'Neill's played well in this. He's kind of controlling his rebounds. Those shots are coming in. Bedford is keeping the puck outside and trying to work it kind of to the point, get a shot down on net, keeping it low on all those shots, and that one there was deflected, but a good scoring opportunity nonetheless.
Yeah, usually on a power play, even if the other team's controlling the puck, as long as they stay on the perimeter, they really have less of a chance of scoring.
That's right. You want to keep them outside all the time.
Play resumes. Gupta down low to Quirchi. Gupta with it again to Quirchi, 24, face-off circle. Try to get it back to Gupta off the mark. They're going to have to go back and chase this one. 40 seconds left in the power play. 8:50 left in the period. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Long lead shot. Gets up to LaMarche. He gets hit. Now the puck at the blue line. That wrister hits a stick, goes into the corner. LaMarche chasing it down. There he is behind the goal. Tries to backhand it. And a backhand try right there by Lacroix. You know, we're starting to see some different names out there.
Yeah.
Coach Garrity playing a deeper line, going deeper with his lines here than he did in the Concord game.
Yeah, that's what we hope to see, right? It's more opportunity for that third line to get out there and see what they can do, and also spell the top line so they are out there with fresh legs.
Penalty is over. Puck held into the Bedford zone temporarily, then knocked out, fired back in by the Sabre Titans. Bythrow tries to clear the zone. Gupta has to go back and get it. Now LaMarche in the corner. Seiss hits him in that corner. Scrum on the far wall. Sabre Titans come up with it. There's a wrist shot. Kicked away by Savo Fatorik. That shot from Christian Miller. Now a long lead pass for Bythrow, too far. That'll just end up being an icing.
Oh, no icing.
Oh, they're going to wave it off. Okay. Not sure why they did that.
Yeah, I didn't see why either.
Cam Hadley fighting to keep it at the wall. Now Roberto takes the wrister. That's stopped by O'Neill. He had a little trouble with it. Now this should be an icing. Not quite. He got waved off. It slowed up right before the goal line. So play continues. 7 minutes to go here in the first period. Bulldogs up 1-0. Bulldogs trying to get the puck out of their zone right now. Roberto checked by Seiss in the corner. Long pass to Bythrow. Back to O'Toole. 1-on-2. O'Toole goes wide. Tries to chip it to himself and gets it wide of the goal. Good attempt there. Now another shot from the point from Hadley. That goes wide. Clearing attempt. Caught by Ritter. He gets it to Bythrow. Tried to give it back to Ritter. A little miscommunication there as to where each teammate expected the other to be. Yeah,
Jaden Ritter just kind of jumped that play just a little bit. Bythrow made a nice play back, and if he had hit that pass, it would have been a nice clear entry into the zone for Bedford, but they just missed the pass. I like the play, though.
Here's Roberto. His shot hits a leg. Into the corner it goes. Now it gets it up to O'Toole. O'Toole behind the net. Centers it. Misses Ritter, but Gupta catches it at the blue line. Here's a shot. Score. O'Toole from Parker Roberto.
Tucker, right?
Tucker Roberto, sorry. And the Bulldogs are up 2-0.
And I'm going to say that play was actually set up by Gupta. Gupta got the puck at the point, and instead of taking a shot just towards the net, he hit Tucker Roberto low, who then crossed it in front of the net over to Parker O'Toole. And that is what really set up that goal, is Parker Gupta's play at the blue line. There's a lot of Parker and Tuckers going on in that line.
Yeah. And I've been calling the Tucker name for years. It's always, a different Tucker every time. Bulldogs up 2-0 now with just under 6 to play. In the neutral zone, they fired into the Sabre Titan end. They try to clear it right back. Now Meslanka carries it over. Loses it at the blue line, and now the Sabre Titans come back. O'Neill to Miller. Here's a chance, a backhand try, another one.
Oh, what a save.
Miller had a great opportunity right there. Oh, now here's.
Oh, that's a penalty for sure. Not going to give him a.
That was a breakaway saving play right there. Good penalty.
It was a good penalty to take, especially because it's not going to get him the penalty shot. But he was off to the races there, and they're going to put Bedford back on the power play, which is better off than the breakaway for Maslanka there.
Thomas Dratch, the guilty party, slashed a stick out of Maslanka's hand just as it was going to be basically a penalty shot. 1-0 toward O'Neill. So you take a penalty in that case.
I'm not sure what the coach is asking for right now, but there was no doubter slashing.
So here we go. We've got O'Neill, Miller, Cullinane, and Dodge out there killing the penalty here for the Sabre Titans. And Cam Hadley's going to take this face-off with O'Toole, and Bythrow with Gupta and Roberto at the points. They clear. Gupta had it momentarily. Tucker came back to help him out. Tucker Roberto. having a little trouble getting past this blue line trap here. Now they're in the zone. Down low, Hadley. Up to Roberto. Roberto along the blue line. Looks for a lane, fires a shot, bounces high, hits the top of the goal. Close call there. Puck is cleared to the near wall. Bythrow tries to keep it there, still tries to get to it. Now he's got a stick on the puck. O'Toole at the point. Had to turn around, find the handle. Gupta down low. Feed right in front to Bythrow, or to Roberto, I should say. And now Roberto's got to get off and clear the zone here before the Bulldogs can enter his zone. 54 seconds left in this power play. Maslanka firing it in. Great setup there with...
That was great puck movement. They finally settled the puck down and actually had some nice puck movement on the power play. Before that, it was a little sloppy and a little rushed, but they settled down there at the end of that shift.
Clearing attempt here by the Sabre Titans. They do get it all the way down the ice. And Sava Fatorik gloves that, leaves it for Gupta. I was going to say they kind of switched places where Roberto went down low and O'Toole played the point.
Yeah, there was good rotation there. They just, once they started moving the puck as opposed to just skating around with one person, that's when you start actually making that D work hard, especially on the kill. Ooh, that's into the crowd. Watch out.
That almost knocked the drink out of a lady's hand there.
Yeah, there was definitely a nice save. I think maybe somebody saved that puck there from hitting the cup. But it's good to see, Bedford setting up in a standard power play format. They're really using what Patrice Bergeron made famous as that bumper. They're trying to kind of get that person in the bumper and work that puck high, get some shots on net. And you can see number 5, Maslanka, kind of working inside of that bumper's position right now.
Here's LaMarche at the point for Bedford.
And then gets on the rotation.
They've got 5 seconds to work with here. Gupta has to chase it.
That'll be it.
Not enough. That'll do it for the call, for the penalty. LaMarche chasing it all the way down into the Bedford zone. He takes the check, but they get the puck up to Maslanka, and he carries it into the zone. And then he's finally rubbed out by 2 Sabre Titan players. In transition, here's Prunier firing it in on net, and Sava Fatorik is going to put a glove on that. Cullity tried to knock it out of his glove, and an exception taken there by Tucker Roberto.
No doubt, Cullity, that was a late slash on Fatorik, and that puck was covered for a while. The whistle had blown, and he came in and took a swipe at Fatorik's glove. Not ever going to be taken well by any of the Bedford teammates when that happens.
No, they generally don't like to see that.
Definitely not, especially with no other goalie on the bench. Actually, it looks like there is a goalie dressed tonight on the bench. Number 1. I don't see him on the roster though, so. But there is a goalie dressed, so.
Well, I know that Coach Garrity was talking about developing somebody that was a friend of some of the teammates.
Okay.
Somebody wasn't normally a goaltender. They were going to try to kind of train him into position. There's a shot on net, swallowed up by O'Neill, and we'll get a whistle in the Sabre Titan end with 2:43 to play.
I'll tell you what, Tucker Roberto's legs tonight, he is all over the ice. He's making plays everywhere. He's playing defense, but he's got a lot of offensive opportunity, and he's playing offensively tonight, which is great to see. A little bit of different game than the game against Concord, where we really had to focus on the defensive side of the puck. We're seeing his offensive skills on display tonight.
Centering attempt to Bythrow, knocked away. Now Ritter puts it on net. That's blocked. Cleared out into the neutral zone. O'Neill hustles to get it back. He's surrounded by Bulldog players. Can't get the puck very deep. Fighting for it on the near wall. Bythrow finally comes loose to Connor O'Neill. Now back to Bythrow. Here's a turnover. Connor O'Neill backhands toward the net. That's wide. It gets his own rebound. Prunier tries to center it, but Bedford's there to pick it up, and they return 3-on-2. Ritter loses the puck. It goes into the corner. Ritter, or actually that's O'Toole now behind the net. Gets it checked off his stick. Clearing attempt held in momentarily. Now comes out of the zone, fired into the Bedford zone. Fatorik uses the stick to clear the zone. 1:37 to play here. Gupta. Nice move to get around the man at the blue line. Still with the puck. Gupta closing in now behind the net. Tries to center it. Tried to get it to Ritter. Couldn't do it. Couldn't be held in at the point, and it's cleared out Meslanka's going to have to come back to get it from Sava Fatorik. There's a turnover behind the net. No harm there. Now a shot from the point by the Sabre Titans, number 21, Gauthier. That's gloved easily by Fatorik. And we get a whistle in the Bedford end with 1:11 to go here in the first period. 2-0's your score. Bedford leads.
Yeah, Parker Gupta playing a good game as well tonight. Again, he's also showcasing his offensive side, getting down low and then back on defense multiple times this game. He has got a lot of fans in Canada. He's usually our Canadian contingent watching these games. So we say hi to those watching from Canada tonight.
Turnover behind the net. Shot on net. Fatorik is able to block that one from Anson. Now the puck is cleared into the Sabre Titan end. Quickly turned around, fired into the neutral zone. Under a minute to go. Puck comes loose. Picked up by Brody Seiss. Tries to get it across to his teammate Nathan De Silva. That's broken up. Now they pick it up again. Prunier over the blue line, 1-on-3. Shot is blocked. Goes into the corner. Prunier showing some hustle there. Gets to his own rebound, but fires it wide. Now Connor O'Neill down low to Prunier. 18 seconds to play. Puck is cleared up the far wall, not far enough. Miller plays it. Now a shot put weakly on Fatorik, but held in at the blue line. Here's Cullinane. He takes a shot. Saved by Fatorik into the corner. 1 second to go, and there's the buzzer. So a little bit of a flurry there by the Sabre Titans late in that period. Nothing came of it, but they showed some life there. But they trail 2-0 after this first period.
Yeah, a little late pressure there by Nashua, Souhegan, but they're a team that has that older group, and every time they're getting on the ice, if there's a mismatch of talent, sometimes they're going to get a little bit of pressure there, which is what I think happened at the end of that period. But you look at Bedford in that first period, they have time and space. Compared to the game against Concord, they didn't have any time and space. They have time and space. They're using it well. They're using that wing-to-wing pass to open up the ice surface and really force Nashua to cover all the width of the arena. And I think if they keep doing what they're doing, they're going to be in a good spot to finish this game out with a big win.
Zamboni's going to come out and do its job, clean off the ice. We'll be back here in 13 minutes with second period action. 2-0. The Bulldogs lead the Nashua North-Souhegan Sabre Titans in this Division I hockey game. If you're tuning in for the show Suburban Underground, that will come on afterwards, after this broadcast, so stay tuned for that. Right now, we're going to pause for these messages.
BCTV and WBNH thank our underwriters. Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business. PrimaryBankNH.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to help meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. Great New Hampshire restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or Copperdoor.com.
And welcome back to Sullivan Arena here at St. Anselm's College. One period in the books. And the Bulldogs lead the Nashua North-Souhegan Sabre Titans 2-0. Goals in that period. One was Parker O'Toole, right?
Parker O'Toole, yeah. You got the first. No, did he not?
I'm trying to remember. And who was the other goal scorer?
Now you're challenging me right here. Right on the air.
I was kind of hoping you'd write him down.
I didn't write him. Let me see.
No problem. While you look at that, let's give you a quick recap on what's coming up on BCTV this week. It'll be on Thursday evening at 6 p.m. The girls hockey will take on Keene, Fall Mountain, and Monadnock High School, their co-op program. That'll be right here at Sullivan Arena. And then on Monday, Tuesday the 21st, girls basketball, they take on the Dover Green Wave at Bedford Gym. And we'll have that broadcast for you as well.
I'm getting help. I'm getting help. Brendan Kopp and Parker O'Toole.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, Kopp had that nice first goal on the wrist shot that he came in and skated in on, and then the second one was Parker O'Toole on the nice feed from Tucker Roberto and Parker Gupta. So.
And that is Kopp's third goal. no assists, so he's got 3 points on the year. And O'Toole's up to 9 goals, 1 assist. He's got 10 points.
Yeah, and they're impressive. You know, when they're out on the ice, they really are. That Parker O'Toole line is really impressive. They're moving the puck well. They play a very structured game, and that's going to lead to good scoring opportunities, especially against a team like Nashua, who's kind of hanging back defensively a bit, giving them the neutral zone, allowing them to get in the zone, and then create some pressure on them. So we'll see if Nashua makes any adjustments there to try to shore up that neutral zone a little bit and stop Bedford's easy access.
We got fresh ice. Teams change sides, and now Bedford is to the left of your screen, Gupta into the corner. Up the bike throw, he chips it out. And the long lead pass to Parker O'Toole. Face-off circle shot. Oh, that almost went in. That only struck the shaft of O'Neill's stick. Now another shot by O'Toole. That one goes wide. Very close call right there for Bedford. O'Toole almost cashed in a second goal.
Yeah, O'Neill was a little off his angle there, and he got lucky with the stick there, just making that save. But he was way off his angle as Parker O'Toole made that play. He saw it. He just wasn't able to convert it.
Now O'Toole tries to play the puck off his skate. He's met right there by Dodge. Now O'Toole picking it up, tries to split the defense, can't do it. They clear it out. Gupta's got to hustle to get to the other point. He does. Cross ice now to LaMarche. LaMarche's shot from the point, swallowed up by O'Neill. And speaking of goaltenders, we did get a name to go with number 1 on the bench. His name is Patrick Burke.
All right, so Patrick Burke's the backup there. He's opening the door, giving the boys some congrats on a good shift as they come in, and we'll see if he gets the opportunity at some point to play a game as he kind of learns the position.
Off the face-off, Roberto's shot high and goes off the glass. Clearing attempt, stopped by Roberto, fires it again. That's patted away by O'Neill. Now they try the other side. A little more luck here. Seiss skates it out. Roberto gets to it first in the corner. Collision. Petrie tries to play that out. Now he does. Here comes Bedford. Roberto chips it into the Souhegan Nashua North End. Picked right back up and now cleared. They're going to wave that icing off as it hopped off the stick of Roberto. Sabre Titans make a quick change. Bulldogs try to go back on offense here.
And for Bedford, we are starting to see that third line integrated a little bit more here. That's the shift that I'm seeing here for Gavin Petrie on the puck. But that's that third line getting some shifts, and that's going to help spell the top lines here for Bedford a little bit.
And mixing it up with some of the top line players like Brandon Kopp is out there with.
Yeah, I think Jacob LaCroix was out there on this shift, so I think he got off the ice quickly. So Kopp is out there offline right now, but the other two are going to probably change on a whistle or change on next puck possession.
Now that scrum finally diminished, and the Sabre Titans tried to clear. Gupta held it in at the point momentarily, went off his stick. Now Bedford fires it right back in. 12:34 to go here in the second period. 2-0. Bulldogs in the lead. Gupta holds it in, gets it down low to Kopp. He fires. That's wide on the short side. Kopp gets it again behind the net. Off the wall up to the point. Attempt there by Quirshi is blocked. They keep holding it in though. Meslanka into the corner. Looks for a lane. Actually tried to fire off the back of O'Neill there.
Yeah, that was from behind the goal line. Nice little play.
Now Connor O'Neill into the corner. Up to Miller, and they try to get it out of the zone. Nope. They get their pocket pick. And Quirshi keeps it in, fires it right back in. Puck held in there momentarily, now finally skated out by the Sabre Titans. They lose it at the Bedford blue line. Gupta takes it away. Backhands it behind the net. Gets it to Quirshi. Lose it in the neutral zone. Dodge with it now. Crosses the blue line, fires it. Gupta's there. Dodge was chasing him though. Got away from him. Into the corner, Luke Parker, Quirshi, and Meslanka. Now at the point, here's a shot by number 12, Cullinane, kicked away by Fatorik. Cullinane at the point once again, slaps at it. Quirshi wheels around in the face-off circle, tries to find some room to operate, can't do it, loses the puck along the wall, but luckily Meslanka comes back to help him out. And the puck is going to be cleared down the ice for an icing with exactly 11 minutes to play here in the second period. Bulldogs up 2-0.
Bedford a little bit of puck panic during some of these shifts, and some of it might be the younger players getting some ice time, and some of it's just a little bit of playing Concord and not having some time and space. They're rushing a little bit when they have some more time to turn up the ice, take a look, and make a play. I'd like to see them kind of control the puck a little bit more, skate a few strides, and then make a good hockey play.
Shot from the point is blocked right there by Hadley, gloved it with his hand. That had to sting a little. In the neutral zone.
Never feels good on the palm.
No padding in those gloves on that side.
None whatsoever.
Now O'Toole chasing the puck into the Sabre Titans end. Connor Bythrow there in the corner. Leaves it for O'Toole. He comes out from out front. Here's a shot from the point. Ritter. That gets deflected. Now LaMarche fires it down low to Bythrow. Hadley in the corner. Tries to put it on net again. From behind the goal, gets it up to O'Toole in the face-off circle. Jaden Ritter to O'Toole. Bounces off his stick. Sabre Titans are going to be able to clear it out here. They do. With Prunier firing it all the way into the zone. Connor O'Neill was there to meet it for the Sabre Titans. Now Miller gets it up to Gauthier. Gauthier steps around his man at the blue line, fires a shot that's wide, but Miller nearly deflected that one. Prunier in the corner to Miller to Gauthier. Shot goes wide once again, but they're ready for that at the point. Dratch, he fires it. Saved by Fatorik. Held in once more by Prunier, but this time Bedford's going to be able to get it out. Ritter gets it up to O'Toole. He's got a lane to the net. O'Toole fires a shot. Saved by O'Neill. He came way out to challenge him.
Yeah, very aggressive there from O'Neill. He came way out of his crease, really cut down the angle and gave Parker O'Toole nothing to shoot at.
Back in the Bedford end. Sabre Titans trying to make something happen here. Roberto into the corner with Seiss. Finally comes loose. Lacroix now up to O'Toole. 2-on-2. O'Toole gets around his man, fires at a sharp angle, actually tries to backhand it through the 5-hole. O'Neill didn't give it to him though. Clearing attempt. Skips away. Now here's a 2-on-1 attempt here by the Sabre Titans. Pass across, shot, and Fatorik just got something on it. Looked like it went in the net there momentarily. Now the puck drifts into the crease. He covers it up. Close call there. Best scoring attempt of the night for Nashua North-Souhegan.
Yeah, Brody Seiss came up the right wing side there, and he's a senior. Slid that puck across to number 15, Nathan De Silva, junior for Nashua. And that was a very close call. A 2-on-1, well executed. Just wasn't able to finish it.
And it looked like Fatorik got it, but he wasn't trying to get it. Just hit his body.
One of those positional saves, right, for Fatorik. He's making those saves. If he sees the puck, he does a good job of keeping it out of the net. But that was a good rush by that De Silva and Seiss line.
Face-off's going to come back out into the neutral zone.
Nathan
30 to go.
Nathan De Silva's brother, Kyle De Silva, also a hockey player, is a little older, played for this squad, and now at UConn. So I'm sure he's watching his brother play tonight here on the broadcast or on the Nashua TV broadcast.
Off face-off. Bulldogs come up with it. Mizlanka harassed, couldn't hold on to the puck. Now it goes to Fatorik. Parks it there. Now a chance to get it up ice. Mizlanka couldn't control the pass from behind. Now Prunier comes back with it. Prunier, 1-on-2. Gets checked off the puck. Lacroix gets it up to Mizlanka. Loses it in his skates. And here comes Prunier back. Gupta ready for him. LaMarche had the puck momentarily. Now goes to the point. Blocked there by Dodge. Miller along the near wall, trying to find a teammate, getting checked off the puck. Now LaMarche winds up, floats it in the air, and gets it out of the zone. Bulldogs changing. Puck is shot back into the Bedford end. LaMarche waits for his new teammates to come out. Kopp couldn't play it at the blue line, gets fired back in. LaMarche one more time, backhands it. And there's a turnover. Saber Titans shot, saved by Fedoruk. That was Brody Seiss once again having a great opportunity.
Yeah, that was a nice, again, he read that play well and read that pass and just intercepted it and put a quick shot on net. Again, Bedford a little sloppy in the defensive zone. They're just rushing the play a little bit more. They can take the time and get their head up and make a better pass, and or just make sure you make the smart play in the defensive zone. Right now they're trying to take a little bit too many risks.
They're also trying to push the puck on the side where the defenders are rather than taking the open side. It's like everybody's going to the far side of the rink instead of going to the side where there's fewer resistance.
Yeah, exactly. Earlier in the game, they were going like wing to wing, so they were opening up that ice. Right now, they're not.
Cam Hadley over the blue line. O'Toole also at the blue line fires a shot that gets blocked behind the net. Centering attempt hits the side of the net. Saber Titans control, backhanded out. Tucker Roberto now with it in the Bedford end. Wheels around, trying to make room. Evan Mislanka loses it, but picked up there by Ritter. Fires a wrister right into the chest of O'Neill. We get the whistle here. 6:27 to play, 2-0 Bulldogs up.
Again, a better job there by Ritter just to pick up the play and then skate with it, right? Take the ice that they're giving you and then make a play with it. He was able to gain the blue line, take a good shot on net, and now we get this offensive zone faceoff. Like, just stay in that structure. Don't get panicky with the puck and keep getting some offensive zone opportunities.
Mislanka wins that faceoff, goes to the point, knocked into the air, and cleared down to the Bedford zone. That should be an icing.
Definitely an icing there. And again, just that play right off the faceoff came back to the point. The player from Nashua was right in front of Ritter. He had the ability to just put that right down the sidewall. Instead, he tried to go to the middle of the ice. It gets intercepted and deflected, and that causes that entire situation to happen. So smarter plays with the puck, boys.
So Mislanka against Prunier here on the faceoff. Saber Titans come up with it and they cleared right out. That'll just be another icing. No harm in that. You can make a change if you want, not like the NHL.
That is a nice luxury here. If you want that change, you can get it. Just ice the puck and no harm, no foul.
So let's do it again. Ritter out there with Bythrow and Mislanka at center. Luke Parker on defense at the point. Now there's a long lead pass for O'Neill. He gets the puck taken away from him. Good passing there, but couldn't complete anything. But the puck is back into the Saber Titan end in the corner. Mislanka checks his man. It goes to Gupta at the point. Gupta down to Lacroix. Now finally cleared to Prunier. 2-on-2 out there with Miller. Prunier makes a good move, puts it on net just over the goal. Really slick move there. Prunier got around that Bedford defender.
Yeah, Luke Parker just learned a lesson there. His gap coverage was good, but got a little bit deep and then was just juked.
Now Gupta racing with O'Neill in the corner, trying to come up with control of the puck. Miller gets it back, wheels around, fires, and Fedoruk is ready for that.
Just like to see a little bit more energy out of this Bedford unit. They're up 2-0 in a game that they are really, handling the play. Just it seems a little lackadaisical to me. They need to come out with a little bit more energy, put a few more on the board, and put this thing away.
What I'm seeing is a little hesitancy because I think it's coming from the unfamiliarity of the new players.
Wow.
Or some of those new players are a little unfamiliar with each other or just a little nervous being out there. Yeah, there was a big collision right there.
Right off the face-off. Jevin Anson just went right over. I think it was Maslanka? Oh no, it was number 7, Gavin Petrie.
Puck on the far wall in the neutral zone. Neither team coming up with it. Finally kicked over to the Bedford side off the wall. Here's On. That's a name we haven't called in a while. He's on the ice now for the Bulldogs. Gets the stick on it, but it goes into the neutral zone. Everybody's got it clear. 4:30 to go. Second period. Saber Titans trying to skate out with the puck. Here's Seiss firing it in. Cullinane chases it down low, tries to center it. Too far for Gauthier. Now O'Neill's got to skate back for it. Christian Miller in the corner, has time. Now Hadley closes in on him. Now O'Toole, he just lost it at the blue line, had an opportunity there, had it picked away from him. Prunier into the Bedford zone, winds up, fires, and Fatorik saw it all the way and just loved that.
Yeah, he hit a good lane. He was able to stop that one. But again, just being able to carry the puck into the zone there, you just want to carry it, get it deep, and you don't want turnovers at that blue line. And there's too many turnovers, unforced turnovers right at that blue line. You don't want to leave this Nashua team in it. You don't want to leave it a 2-goal game right now. You don't. One goal here changes the entire atmosphere.
If you're tuning in for Suburban Underground at 8 o'clock, it'll be on right after this broadcast. We're halfway through this game. 3:50 to go here in the second period. Bulldogs up 2-0. Now backhand to get it deep into the Bedford corner there. Stopped at the point. There's a point shot from Dodge. That goes wide. Another turnover almost. Prunier almost got a stick on the puck, but instead Tucker Roberto winds up and gets it into the Sabre Titan end. Now Comp fires from the slot, kicked away by O'Neill. Down low, it's Cam Hadley. Gets checked off the puck there by Dodge. Fired into the neutral zone. Tucker Roberto's there for it. Waits. Misses his man, tried to get it to O'Toole. Instead it gets fired right back in by Nashua North-Souhegan. 3 minutes to go here in the period. Another sloppy play turning into a turnover right here at the point. Gauthier fires a shot, deflected. Fatorik lucky to get a pad on that.
Yeah, he tracked that really well to be able to make that right pad save. And here comes O'Toole down the center of the ice and he scores. Wow.
Just went around his defenseman and picked the corner, top hit to his right to O'Neill's left and just put it away. 3-0 Bedford.
That all starts with a huge save by Savo Fatorik down in the defensive zone. He makes a kick save on a puck that gets deflected on the way through. That puck jets out to Parker O'Toole. He's able to go end to end and make the and get the goal right over the glove side of the defender. We're looking for our pen, but we can't find it. But yeah, so that was a great play though, again set up by a great save by Savo Fatorik. That could have gone 2-1 really quickly and changed the complexity of the game. Now it's 3-0 Nashua, and Nashua has made a goaltender change. Number 30, Anthony Venezia. Sorry, Venezia.
Like Vesna, but not
quite.
Venezia.
So that I'm not sure if that was a predetermined play, a change, or if that was just a change based on the fact it's 3-0. But certainly nothing that Dylan O'Neill could have done on that breakaway.
No, I thought O'Neill's been playing a pretty solid game, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Back in the Bedford end, along the near wall. There's the centering shot, cleared away. This should be an icing, and it is, with 2:08 to play. So with O'Toole's goal, I'm going to say that was an unassisted goal. Although there might be an assist. Is it unassisted or?
I think it's going to be unassisted, but I'd give
there was a long feed. He did pick up a long feed pass.
Did somebody give him a pass after the save by Fatorik? Okay, I might have.
Oh, there might be an assist there. I'm going to have to wait.
I thought Fatorik saved it out and he picked it up and skated it all the way down, but I might be wrong.
But that's his 10th goal. Either way, assisted or not. That is his 10th goal and 1 assist. He's got 11 points. He leads the way on this Bulldogs team.
No doubt, he's offensively gifted, and he finds a way. He's got a knack for the puck and a knack for the net, so he's fun to watch when he's out there playing his game.
Whistle as I'm not sure what the call is. Did a hand pass the puck in the Sabre Titan end here with 1:49 to play, and so the first shot there on Venezia. So
all the way down, it's a hand pass in the offensive zone, which is not allowed, but if the defender makes a hand pass in the zone, it is allowed. So that is the difference, and that's how you know it's an offensive penalty. Or not penalty, but call.
Well, we got another pen. We'll grab one between periods. Face off to the right of Fatorik. Prunier. He loses it. Bedford behind the net. Gupta chips it up the wall, but it's going to be stopped at the blue line right there. Fired back down low by Cullity. Close call there in front of the Bedford net. Another clearing attempt. Along the far wall, they try to clear it out. Can't quite do it. Puck is loose now inside tight. Prunier gets a shot. Fatorik slams the door. Another sloppy sequence right there.
That's another late. Connor O'Neill came in really aggressively on Savo Fatorik well after the whistle there, and Bedford again taking exception to it. O'Toole and Cam Hadley down there trying to take order, but now
officials ought to have something to say about that. Maybe they are. They're talking to number 13,
Finn LaMarche is going to the box right now, and now Connor O'Neill looks like he's pleading his case, but that was well after the whistle, and again, that's the second time, so at this point, they've got to take control of this game so it doesn't get out of control. What led to that, though, was interesting. We were talking about Parker O'Toole earlier in the game, being offensively minded, but we got to stay, again, we talk about structure a lot, defensive zone structure. That puck, he got caught too far up the ice, and that puck transitioned, and it led to a 2-on-1 and a good scoring opportunity there for Nashua. So, again, offense is fine. Offensive side of the puck as a defenseman's fine. Make sure that we're staying deep in the zone until that puck clears, and it's safe for you to take that rush. As they clear this all up, it looks like no call on Nashua now.
No, it's going to be a power play. No, actually, wait. They have a power play on the Bedford side. So who's in the box there? They've got 14 in there, LaMarche for Bedford. Maybe they just put the penalty on the wrong side of the scoreboard here.
Yeah, definitely is on the wrong side because number 14. Oh, it's 14 for Bedford. No, it's right. It's
oh, okay. It's Bedford penalty. So the Sabre Titans will have a power play here. Trailing 3-0.
I don't understand that. I mean, the minimum there, you got to match that up. Number 13, Connor O'Neill, came in really aggressive there, very late. So that's what led to the skirmish, and that's why you got to call them both, in my opinion. But nonetheless, I'm not on the ice calling the game, so it's going to be a power play for Nashua.
Prunier takes his face off. He's out there with Cullity, Dodge, O'Neill, and the captain, Christian Miller. O'Toole taking the face off for Bedford. Sabre Titans control shot from the top of the face-off circle by Dodge. Fatorik sees it right into his glove, and we get a whistle 4 seconds in. Another face-off to the right of Savo Fatorik. This goes behind the goal line. Tucker Roberto trying to tie it up. He's double teamed right there. Goes to the point. O'Toole couldn't get it out. Still along the near wall. Finally, O'Toole picks up the loose puck. He's going to carry it out. He had it checked off his stick, but he gets it right back. He might have a scoring opportunity here. Nope, he loses the puck to Dodge. Bulldogs making a quick change here. Now here they come right back. O'Neill over the blue line, fires it on Fatorik. He stops it with his glove.
Yeah, Savo's been impressive. He's made the saves he needs to make and a couple special ones. And again, we saw him against Concord, and he played really well. Score didn't indicate that, but he played really well to keep the game that close.
And now with 42 seconds left, Nashua North-Souhegan is going to pull their goalkeeper, Venezia, to make it a 6-on-4 power play here. Prunier fires a shot, and that got trapped low in the pads of Fatorik. He didn't see it right away. And once again, one of those Nashua North-Souhegan players tried to whack at the puck. But
it's the same player, Connor O'Neill, number 13. He's very aggressive in front of that net. Ooh, that puck went way up and out of
way
play.
up here. But, you know, he would have been within his rights. The whistle hadn't blown.
Yeah, that one was fine.
The puck was visible, and Fatorik wasn't making an attempt to cover it up because he didn't know where the puck was.
Yeah, it was kind of under the pad, half under the pad, half not there. And, yeah, there was nothing wrong with that one. He went in late, but every time he goes in now, Bedford's going to take an exception to it. So this is what you call going for it, though, with 34 seconds left and on the power play in the second period. Nashua going for it on the power play.
Prunier in the face-off circle. Now Miller. A little bit of physicality in front of him. Miller skates all the way in. Now here's a shot on. That's going to go in.
Middle of the net.
I didn't see who made that shot. Gupta got it. Okay.
He made a nice play. He turned, kind of looked up and fired the puck. And again, you know, you're going to ice the puck there. You're not going to ice the puck because you're on the penalty kill. So it gives them the opportunity to throw the puck down there and take a chance. And that one paid off to make it 4-0. You know, just after 2 periods here. So again, you're going for it if you're pulling the goalie in that spot, and it didn't pay off.
And I understand why Nashua-Souhegan did it, because you know they're having some pretty good luck on the forecheck. They thought with one more body out there, they might be able to take advantage of it. You know, and they want to win. They want to get on the scoreboard here. They don't score a lot of goals. Now here's Christian Miller behind the net, centering it to O'Neill. Now in the corner, still with it. They've got the man advantage here, and they waited too long.
See, that's a late shot. So they're going to take exception to that again. That was Connor O'Neill again. After the whistle, after the buzzer goes off, he takes a shot on net on Savo, and Bedford's going to take exception to that, and rightfully so in that case. Those are things you can't do as a player. Those are the written rules or the unwritten rules, so to say. That buzzer goes off, the whistle blows, you just hold on to the puck and move on to the next period.
So 2 goals in that period, one from Parker O'Toole, the second of the day, and an empty netter, believe it or not. You don't see too many empty netters in the second period of a game. Parker Gupta with his second goal of the year, and that's where we stand right now, 4-0 at the end of 2 periods. I'm Harry Kozlowski here with Jason Bergeron. And Bill Jennings is on the camera, Andrew Fenn producing. We're going to take a break right after these messages.
BCTV and WBNH thank our underwriters. Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business. PrimaryBankNH.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to help meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. Great New Hampshire restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or CopperDoor.com.
And welcome back to Sullivan Arena here on the campus of St. Anselm's College, and the Bulldogs have a 4-0 lead. Kopp and O'Toole in the first period, O'Toole again, and then an empty net goal, believe it or not, by Parker Gupta when the Sabre Titans were on the power play and they were trying to get a 6-on-4 advantage going. Gupta had a lane and put it in the net from I don't know, about 150 feet away.
Yeah, had no risk there. He was able to ice the puck. If he misses the net, it's no icing and no foul. He hits the net, it's a goal. So he took the chance and it paid off.
And we are just waiting for the teams to come back to the ice right now. Quick reminder to you that BCTV is their live channels and entertainment are available at your fingertips if you download the Bedford Community Television app. It's available on Apple iOS and Android Play stores. Put it on your phone or tablet and enjoy BCTV programming live and on demand no matter where you go. For example, like girls hockey on Thursday night coming up this week, 6 p.m. face-off against Keene, the Monadnock Fall Mountain Co-op team. That'll be right here at Sullivan Arena. We're looking forward to doing the girls broadcast for you here on BCTV. And we also want to welcome our Nashua viewers. Nashua ETV simulcasting this broadcast. Happy to have you along. And the teams are on the ice now. We're just waiting for the clock to hit 0 and the officials will drop the puck.
Love to see the ice set for just an extra minute or so. It's wet in some of these corners right now, and I'm not sure if it's a little bit warmer, but you can see some of the wetness, and that can cause some issues with the puck sticking here in the early side.
I mean, if you look in the corner there, you can see the reflection of the Hawks logo. Yeah. And you're right, that does make it hard to bar. The puck is kind of cruising along, all of a sudden hits that slick of ice, and the vacuum forms, and it glues itself to the ice.
It literally sticks right there. So 41 seconds here for Bedford to kill this penalty and see if we can go back on the offensive.
That's right. Sabre Titans still on the power play here. Here's a chance, skating in, shot. Oh, wide open. Couldn't get a rebound there. Miller got tied up, couldn't get a stick on it on that shot from Cullity. Back to the point. Held in there, 18. Dodge pulls back, waits, tries to find a shooting lane.
And that puck just stuck on him right there.
Now he got it to Dodge.
Connor Prunier was having the puck. He was handling the puck fine. He was looking to make a pass, and he whiffed on the pass. It wasn't because he just missed it. That puck stuck just for a second, and that's it. That's enough to cause that disruption in the play, and he was able to recapture it, but that still causes frustration as a player, I can tell you that.
Off the face-off, Sabre Titans control. There's a shot by Dodge, knocked away by Vitoric. Hits the body, comes back to the slot, now to the point. Cullity, his shot, that's blocked. Penalty coming to an end. Bedford back to full strength. Roberto goes behind the net to get the puck. He falls. Ice is slippery. Tried to get it up there to Hadley, but it gets turned around right back into the Bedford zone. This is Ritter to Roberto, up to Bythrow. Cross ice pass to O'Toole. It kind of floated out there, almost got to him. Back in the neutral zone. Fired into the Bedford end, hit the official this time. Lead pass for O'Toole, too far. Picked up by Christian Miller. He fires it. A lot of players are really falling down a lot on this ice.
Yeah, it's got to be a little soft, and that's a little different game to play. So if your skates are too sharp, sometimes you'll fall down because you'll catch an edge if the ice is too soft.
Miller chased by Bythrow.
That's usually a telltale sign is the wet ice lasting a little longer than normal.
Puck goes to the middle, to the slot. Now cleared away. Gupta backhands it. Falls under the glove of Dratch. He has to go back for it. Now they skated out. Gauthier, correction, not Gauthier. Cullinane had him there momentarily. Now Anson fires a shot just wide on the short side. Comes to the near wall. Bedford tries to get it out of the zone. They do. Long lead pass intended for Querchi. Instead rolls to the goalkeeper Venezia, and he puts his glove on it for a whistle.
Again, a little bit of what we saw in that second period from Bedford, just a little bit of just puck panic, rushing the play, not making the good play that they were making in the first period. The first period they were crisp, making good wing-to-wing passes, and right now they're just kind of rushing it, and players are getting in lanes a lot more. So,
well, they've got a good cushion here with a 4-0 lead. Now they're trying to just get Fatorik that shutout.
That's right.
In the neutral zone, Ritter. Up to Benzlanka. His shot is blocked. Now Kopp shoots it on Venezia. He mishandles it. Puck in the corner.
Looks like Venezia caught that one late coming in. He almost didn't see it till the last second.
Here's Roberto from the point. That gets deflected into the corner. Now Meslanka tried to get a glove on it. It's going to go all the way to the far point. Roberto couldn't get to it. Fatorik is going to play the puck for him. A little too far, goes right to the Sabre Titan player, but luckily that's intercepted right there by Ritter. Ritter has it again, wheels around, tries to get it to O'Toole as he was changing, or Kopp, I should say. It's going to be an icing, so the Bulldogs will be able to make a change anyway, but the faceoff will come back to their end with 11:55 to play in regulation.
Jaden Ritter doing a good job here as a freshman. We've seen him there in that Concord game. Was the first time I got to see him play, and in this game again, he's got that poise and confidence as a freshman that you like to see, and good future's bright there for him at this program.
O'Neill taking the faceoff here for the Sabre Titans. He wins it, but the drop back a little slow. Now fired inside, very close to the slot. O'Neill couldn't get a stick on it. He gets checked by the defense. Now the Bulldogs trying to get the puck out. Nope, turnover there by Miller at the goal line in the corner. Wheels around, looking for an outlet. Gets it to Cullinane. He fires a shot through a crowd, goes into the corner. O'Neill takes down a Bedford player there, Hadley. Miller gets it. Puck is loose. Now it finally chipped up to Bythrow. Gets it off the wall, but held in at the blue line. No, not quite. O'Toole gets it back and leaves it for Bythrow. Bythrow, he gets poke checked by O'Neill. Now Christian Miller, now we're going to get a whistle here. A delayed penalty. Big hit on O'Neill. I believe that was done by Hadley, and Hadley's going to spend some time in the box. And Cullinane came over to Hadley, kind of had a word with him about that hit.
Yeah, Cullinane took exception to that. The hit was on Connor O'Neill by Cam Hadley. Cam Hadley, the play was behind the play a little bit. I was kind of following the puck to the right side.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I was watching the puck.
All I know is the referee called it and then called his partner over. That's usually a telltale sign that they're trying to see if that was checking from behind, maybe a boarding call, maybe something more, higher than a minor penalty. So they're discussing that right now as Cam Hadley sits there. But again, unfortunately, I didn't see it, and we don't have the. Yeah, he's going to give a 5-minute major from checking from behind. So it's going to be a 5-minute major.
Somebody's going to have to go in the box to serve the 2-minute penalty, I assume, right? Or is it consecutive?
Hit from behind, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute major.
Oh, okay.
From
So
behind.
the Bulldogs are going to be playing from behind for full 5 minutes.
Full 5 minutes, no matter how many goals they score, they'll continue to play shorthanded. So it's not just a score and it's over. It's a full 5 minutes here.
And I think Cullinane was coming up to him saying that he really didn't need to get that vicious a hit in a game that they were comfortably ahead in. But, you know, your emotions get the best of you. I mean, you're on the ice, you're in gladiator mode, and sometimes you kind of give it a little too much.
Yeah, again, I didn't see it, but checking from behind is one of the most dangerous hits in this game, and it's certainly not one that you want to see anybody take. So, you know, if the referees deem that unsafe for play, a 5-minute penalty, you know, it's
likely well deserved.
It's likely well deserved.
So 4:30 to go now. There's Miller trying to skate out of the zone. Sabre Titans trying to get on the board. That long shot off a stick behind the net, and Roberto's just going to wheel around and fire it out of the zone. Nope, it leaves the ice surface, and the whistle will be in the Bedford end here. But 4:14 to go in the major penalty to Cam Hadley. 10:22 to go here in regulation.
So we talked about Sava Fatorik right now, a 4-0 game. At the end of the second period, I think I caught the right numbers here for saves on net, or shots on goal. 20 saves and shots on goal for Sava Fatorik. And I wasn't sure if Dylan O'Neill had all 15 saves, or he kind of played the first, 10 minutes of that period. So
I think Venezia had a save or two.
Yeah, so
it depends on how they count saves, but the puck did go to him. He had to make a play at it. I don't know if it was technically a save. Now here's O'Toole, 1-on-2, tries to split the defense, gets checked. Now Gauthier comes back and tries to settle down the Sabre Titan offense here on this power play. Under 10 minutes to go in regulation. Still 3:48 to go on the major penalty to Cam Hadley.
Yeah, the unfortunate part for a penalty like this is, as we're trying to mix in more players into the mix in a game, that you get the opportunity to do that. A 5-minute penalty takes away a little bit of clock time for coaches to do that. So now you got to kill this penalty and work on your penalty kill.
Sykes with a shot on goal, stopped by Fatorik at the point. Cullinane from the point shoots. Loose puck right there for Sykes. Couldn't get a stick on it. He had an open goal.
Yeah, Sykes had a good chance to score when he just wasn't able to get his stick in position to make the play.
Sykes, his shot fired wide. He was being harassed there in the slot. Pass across to De Silva in the other corner. Back over to Sykes. Now the point, Gauthier's there. Cullinane couldn't get the shot cleanly, tried to play it off the wall. Now it's cleared out of the zone, and there's a trip.
Yeah, that's going to even it up right there. That's
Parker Gupta got taken down.
Textbook tripping call right there on Andrew Cullinane. He was beat. Parker was able to kind of sprint away from him. He just reached out, put his stick right in the skates and took him down, and that's going to eliminate at least 2 more minutes of that penalty, and that'll leave 50 more seconds of the penalty kill time after this is over.
Right. Now, if they score a goal here, Gupta doesn't come out of the box, right?
Nope.
He stays in there because it's 4-on-4.
Yeah, 4-on-4. So that full 2 minutes will be served now, and we'll see what happens.
Roberto loses the puck, has to go back for it, being watched by 2 Sabre Titans, wheeling around. Good forecheck here by Prunier, not giving Roberto any room. Now Roberto uses that net to shake him off, and he's going forward now. Over the blue line, fires a shot wide.
A lot more ice when it's 4-on-4, so you have more ice to make some moves and kind of keep it wide. And the more you can kind of widen your entry and zone entry, the better off you are as a team. So that's what Nashua South is trying to do right there.
Cullity tried to long lead pass to O'Neill, too far, played by Fatorik. Now cleared into the Bedford zone. Prunier has to go back for it again. Now Dodge for Nashua North-Souhegan, gets into the Bedford zone, loses the puck, and Evan Maslanka clears it out. We're playing 4-on-4 right now. Both teams a man down. That's fired in. Ritter in the corner. Leaves it for Maslanka. Loses it again. Now a turnover in the slot. O'Neill, he turns around real quick and fires a shot. Fatorik is there to make the save. We get a whistle, or we get a buzzer here.
Yeah, the
scorers need the attention of the officials.
Yeah, I think they're asking just for some clarity on kind of how this is going to work, maybe. And with 1:38 left on the Bedford penalty to Hadley, there's 48 seconds left to the Cullinane penalty for Nashua. So I think they're just trying to get clarity on what happens in this situation. Are they able to clear the box or not? Or maybe there's something more. The refs are talking about it.
And it's worth noting, too, Cam Hadley was already the leader in penalty minutes for the Bulldogs coming into this game. He had 12.
Oh.
So add another 5. He's got 17 for the year.
So the referee just signaled to the Nashua side for the number 12, Andrew Cullinane. They just gave an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So I'm not sure. He must have been saying something, maybe in the box, and maybe unacceptable behavior in the penalty box, maybe back and forth. I can't tell if it was for both teams, but he pointed at Nashua, and now they're talking to the referees. And
so you think that they were making that Cullinane, a
So
10-minute misconduct.
10-minute game misconduct. So he's going to be leaving the box. They're probably going to have somebody serve for him. It's only for number 12, Andrew Cullinane. And again, not sure what was said in that box, or
Well, it must have been directed at the score operators.
yeah, or there's a Bedford player in the penalty box, kind of manning the penalty box. So there might have been something going on between the two, or I'm not sure exactly, but it's hard to know exactly what took place, but enough for the scorekeepers to call the referees over, and then the referees to give the unsportsmanlike.
That's unusual to have that happen.
But not something you want to see in any game, and maybe letting the emotions get the best of him. But he's going to be escorted off the ice here. Somebody's going to serve the penalty, but with a game misconduct, he's got to take the skate across the ice, I think.
And it's going to be number 11, Kyle Martell, taking Cullinane's spot in the box. Or no, Cullinane is staying in.
Cullinane's staying in, but he said game misconduct, so he's going to...
He's not going to see the ice again. You'd think now they're going to send him to the lockers.
That's correct. Yeah,
Yep, there he goes.
Referee's letting
The thumb, gives him the thumb, says you're gone.
Yeah. And there's the doors open. So yeah, Andrew Cullinane, number 12, going to leave the ice for an unsportsmanlike 10-minute game misconduct. And now
that doesn't impact the power play at all, does it?
No, the power play shouldn't change. It'll just be he's serving now the finish, the remainder of the 48 seconds. Number 11 is, and he'll get on the ice, and the 10-minute penalty is just
even though number 12 still on the scoreboard, but it's going to be 11. Martell serving the remaining time for Cullinane. Get an early jump to the shower. Play resumes. Sabre Titans with the puck. This is Christian Miller. His wheels around, fires it wide. Dodge on the far wall, gets a shot on net.
Nice left pad save there by Savo Fatork again. He has been super strong with those low shots on the ice.
He's actually seeing a lot of work despite the score being 4-0. Sounds kind of lopsided. The Sabre Titans have had plenty of opportunities on the Bedford goal.
They sure have.
Here's Dratch skating in, leaves it for Miller. Miller from the face-off circle. That's off the blocker of Fatork and goes into the netting. We get a whistle here.
You remain to be impressed, or continue to be impressed with Savo Fatork's kind of poison net. He's calm. He doesn't overplay the puck. He's out on the angles, and he makes the simple save, right? And that's a lot of times in the goaltending position, that's the key to success. Make those simple saves.
He's got to feel like this is a much easier task after the Concord game where he had 45 shots.
No doubt about it.
This must seem like just a warm-up.
Yeah, the quality of shots there, and you're under constant barrage there by Concord. So a little bit different today. He's able to see the shots and make the key saves.
And another trip here. We're going to get a call. Nope, not going to call that. I think the officials just want to get on the bus at this point. Long clearing shot into the...
not an ice, because now they're on the penalty kill. So now we're 5-on-4 again, so no ice.
Just 35 seconds to go on that major penalty to Hadley.
A lot of action here in the third period. A lot of things happening.
Long shot off the glass. Cullity fires it back down low. Prunier loses the handle on it. And Cullity couldn't keep it in. That's going to go all the way back into the Sabre Titan end. And just 17 seconds to go on this major power play. Now here's a turnover for Meslanka in tight. Gets a couple shots on Venezia. Can't get anything in there. Got it to Bythrow. Bythrow wasn't ready to shoot it. He wheels around. Drops it, but he drops it right to Miller. Coming back 2-on-2 the other way. Christian Miller leaves it for Prunier. Puts a shot away. Actually, that was a give and go. Back to Miller for a deflection. Couldn't get a stick on it, though. Now a deflected pass there by Roberto. Luckily, Fatork was ready, and you love that.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in this game right now. There's a lot of emotion going on. This Nashua team is really starting to kind of try to put the big hit on as opposed to playing the puck, and they're going to get another penalty here for interference. Number 13, Connor O'Neill is going to the box, and he's pleading his case right now. But there was two big hits in the defensive or in the offensive zone, or Bedford's offensive zone, and now a big hit down here, an interference call. There was a trip that could have been called. So there's a lot of things happening right now, and a lot of emotion as opposed to hockey being played.
So the Bulldogs here on the power play for the next 2 minutes. 5:55 to go here in regulation. As Connor O'Neill, one of their better players, the junior, going to be in the box for the next 2 minutes or less if the Bulldogs happen to score here. But they turn the puck over and fire into the Bedford zone. Fatork is right there with the stick, leaves it for to Parker Gupta, I should say. And now Roberto skating out of the zone over the blue line. He pauses waits for his teammates to join him. Gupta, a little bit of loss of control there, but he chases the puck into the corner. Gauthier is going to get to it first for Nashua North-Souhegan.
Yeah, that's a hand pass.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, why do you do that?
You can't do that.
Right in front of the official. And the face-off's going to come all the way back in the rear end.
All the way to the defensive zone. But it's a good time. Let's talk about Bill Jennings for a second on camera tonight. He is working hard on camera, and this is his birthday. Word on the streets, your birthday. Happy birthday, Bill Jennings. Thank you for all you do for Bedford Hockey.
Tomorrow, Bill.
I was told tonight. So maybe he's keeping it quiet. So happy birthday. Thank you for all you do for BCTV and Bedford sports and all the action that you cover. Thanks, Bill. And happy birthday.
Here come the Bulldogs over the blue line. Kopp out of the box now after having a 5-minute vacation. Gets it to O'Toole. Now to the point to Roberto. Back to O'Toole. Top of the face-off circle. Fires a shot. And Venezia didn't see that. A little bit of a cross-check right there by Gauthier on the Bedford player in the slot. Who is that? Number 7. That's Petrie.
Yeah, Gavin
Little
Petrie.
guy.
Gavin Petrie took the heat for that, but Kopp was the one that came in a little bit late and put the lumber onto the goaltender there. So Petrie took the brunt of the hit, but Kopp was the one that I think that caused the ruckus.
Petrie, quite the diminutive player there. He's kind of swimming in that jersey.
Yeah, that's a big jersey on the freshman, but he's playing well. He plays hard. He's aggressive.
There's a shot by Roberto, blockered away by Venezia. Bedford controls. There's O'Toole. He's got 2 on this game, and third one to give him the hat trick. Roberto again fires. That's cleared away by Gauthier. 36 seconds to go on the power play.
Good save there by Venezia. There is some rebound opportunity there for Bedford, so some of those low shots, just have that stick ready because the secondary shot is going to go in if you can get a stick on it.
Here's O'Toole, got some speed into the face-off circle, fires. That's wide on the far side.
He knows he's hunting that hat trick too, so he's looking for that one more opportunity to get the hattie.
Back into the Bedford zone. Ritter plays it. Chipped up to O'Toole. Now Petrie runs into a little hash, but the puck stays in the offensive zone. Now behind the net, cleared along the far wall. That skips over a stick, and now O'Neill out of the box is going to try to play that puck. Everybody's 5 aside now. O'Neill gets it back. Face-off circle, fires a shot. Fatorik ready with the glove.
Yeah, Connor O'Neill had some jump out of that penalty box. Coming out of the penalty, he had a chance to race for the puck. He won it. Came out of the corner and curled, and a good shot on net. But again, Savo's seeing these shots. There's not much traffic in front of the net. He's able to see the shot and make the initial save, and no rebounds. And again, that's always the key to a goaltender's success, right? No rebounds.
Off the face-off.
Like that.
From the point, Jake Dodge puts it right into the bread basket of Savo Fatorik. Gets another save. He's probably in the mid-20s right now. As far as
I had him at 20 going into this period, so he's got to be maybe high 20s, maybe touching 30 now.
In the face-off circle, fighting for possession. The puck rolling toward the net. Gupta finally steps in and take the puck away, but at the blue line, held in by Dratch, fires it down low. Seiss in the corner, doubled up there by the Bulldogs. Anson tries to help out. Held in at the blue line. Once again, Sabre Titans doing a good job with that. Now finally Gupta able to get it out of the Bedford zone. Now they fired right back in.
Seeing some more opportunities for some Bedford players here. You got Connor Daniels on the ice, number 20. Number 12, Connor Battiselli. That's a good one.
I'm sorry, which name was that?
Number 12. Connor Battiselli. Battiselli,
that's right. Battiselli.
Yep. Had to work through that one. But they're getting some ice, and again, much needed kind of learning experience in these games. And no call there. Gupta got pushed down. No call. Right in front of the Bedford crowd, which is, again, a good contingent of fans here to watch this game.
Yeah, I mean, the Sabre Titans are getting a little physical here. They're down, they're frustrated, they're losing here.
Yeah, you could see the switch somewhere in that second period where they started playing a little bit more physical and a little less focused on the hockey itself. So that sometimes comes with frustration.
Very close there to being too many
pass
men.
there, though. Breakaway.
Here's an opportunity. Shot, save by Fatorik.
Connor
That was
Prunier.
Prunier in all alone, number 3. Got the puck behind everybody, skated in, and Fedoruk was ready.
Yeah,
So
Fedoruk did
standing
a
up
good
tall.
job. He did a good job. He came out again and aggressively took away the angle. He didn't give him much to shoot at and made a good, solid save with no rebound.
And
so.
Prunier really just wanted to get the puck on net. He didn't want to do anything fancy and risk losing the puck.
That's for sure. Take a good shot.
2 minutes to go here. Roberto, he backhands the puck out of the zone. This could be an icing.
No ice, waved off.
Gauthier playing it. Pass up ice, goes to Prunier. Now O'Neill there with him as well. They lose the puck. Roberto gets it back. Here's Querci. Shot to Venezia. He blocks it. Prunier picking up the puck. 1:30 to go here. Roberto plays it. Want to take some time here now that we've got a stoppage in play to acknowledge our underwriters who make the sports broadcast possible. BCTV and Bedford 105.1 Radio. Want to thank our underwriters, including Primary Bank, the Wicks Insurance Group, Interim Healthcare of Manchester, Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, and great New Hampshire restaurants like T-Bones and the Copper Door. Thank you very much. Play resumes. There's a shot from the blue line. Another shot. O'Neill fires. That's blockered by Fedoruk.
I'm not sure if that got post too. It was hard to tell. Looked like the referee waved it off. So that sometimes indicates that it hit the post. But either way, it was a close, good quality shot.
Oh, great move right there. Get around his man. Shot goes wide. 1 minute to go here. Prunier skating it out. 1-on-2. He's got O'Neill with him. Prunier, wrister, gloved by Fedoruk, and a little bit of contact there between number 27 Ritter and O'Neill. O'Neill took a little trip to the ice.
There hasn't been many whistles with kind of no shenanigans after the play. There's been a lot of shenanigans when those whistles are blown. So on both sides, it's been an emotional game for sure.
Petrie taking that face off, and he wins it. Drops it back to his teammate Roberto, who puts it down just far enough to get it down into the zone without making an icing. Now the puck back to Gupta. He fires it right back in again. Dodge picks it up. Gets it to Anson. Anson puts it on net. Misses everything. Now to the near wall. Dodge has it again in the corner behind the net. Looks for an outlet. Under 20 seconds to play. Anson gets double teamed. Now Daniels, that's a guy we haven't called his name at all tonight. He's on the ice now. He's coming off for a change. 5 seconds to go. Puck in the Saber-Titan end. That's going to do it here in 1 second. There's the buzzer, and there's your final 4-0. 2 goals by Parker O'Toole, 1 by Brendan Kopp, 1 by Parker Gupta. And that's where he got to that score. And Sava Fedoruk chalking up a shutout. I believe that's his first of the year.
I want to see if we can catch the number of saves in that shutout, but he played really well. Again, making some big saves and really handling the rebounds really well. So congrats to Sava Fedoruk for a shutout in tonight's game.
Trying to get the score counts.
23 saves total for Nashua South. 13 in the third period for a game total of 33.
I didn't realize that many shots were on Fedoruk, but 33 shots shutout there. That's going to do wonders for his average, bring it way, way down.
Yeah, it was an impressive performance here by the full team. Sava Fedoruk with the shutout. Congrats to this Bedford squad on a great night here.
That's going to do it. Thank you again, Jason Bergeron, for joining me on the broadcast. Thanks to our viewers on Nashua ETV. Bill Jennings on camera. Happy birthday. Birthday boy Bill. Andrew Fenn producing. Our next broadcast Thursday, 6 p.m. It's going to be girls hockey against Keene, Fall Mountain, and Monadnock High School. So make sure you tune in for that. Your final 4-0. Bedford wins. It's a shutout. Stay tuned for Suburban Underground. Is coming up next here on Bedford 105.1 Radio.